Right, we are recording. So I don't know if it's a bit Brenda or not.
Okay, may I cook. Today, friends, we talk about prayer and the importance of prayers. Throughout the ages, people were called to prayer by the sound of the bells, by the sound of voices calling across the world to pray. But this, in this day, does not happen. The bells told the times because we had no clocks. They told the times in the mornings, the afternoons, the evening. Some people could go and pray together. Now the nations are too busy. People have lost the sense of unity. Each one of us that understands the importance of prayer, we say them as an individual being for our own needs, for our own problems, and that is important. But that prayer needs to be joined together as one, to be heard, not just within the houses, within the families, but groups, religions. We all pray for our own reasons. Some pray for peace, some pray for love, health, unity. Some pray that they're victorious in fighting their enemies. Human race, their own people, all mankind, to destroy one another and think they are powerful. But these prayers destroy. Mankind has to remember what prayer is. Prayer is unity. Prayer is forgiveness. And prayers are for mankind to protect one another. We continue to argue, we continue to fight. We hide away from the knowledge and acceptance of what we should do. We pray on our own. We don't pray together. We don't pray in the churches like we used to. We don't pray in the mosques. We don't pray. But the prayer of each one of us within this building is for one thing. It's for mankind's peace, for the love of mankind, to share that help, to share those prayers around so that we can be saved. We know the conflicts that are occurring. We are here. We try to help. But mankind has to stand on their own 2 feet. And the only way to do this is to unite as one. The prayers that we send out from this church today has been heard around the world and across the universe, because our intentions are pure, because we have the understanding that love, light and prayer are all of the one thing, the light of spirit. We need to protect this world. We act, we help one another, but the voice, as Jesus said in the wilderness, must be heard around this world. Be united. Take time to pray. Thank Spirit for what we have. We are so lucky. We are so united in trying to send peace throughout the world. But peace can only be achieved as a unit, each one joining together to form a protection. Imagine yourselves standing together, forming a protection around the world of prayer, of love, of light. This is what is needed to push out the darkness of the minds of man that want to destroy, that want to take over and have the power to manipulate, to push forward all the things that they want. Greed, war, conflict, so that they become one with the darkness. So when we go on our walk, on our journey through life, remember, connect with one another. It doesn't have to be all at the same time. We united together, we will push back that badness, that darkness, the hunger, the fear, and the desolation of the soul that wants to be protected by prayer. We thank you for listening to this. God bless. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you very much.
Follow that.
It's beautiful.
We always say that, and we always do. One for another.
Oh,
I was wondering if somebody else
I
was popping in
thought
then.
so.
Yeah.
I did. Seemed like somebody in trouble there.
that's all right.
I think there was somebody else trying to come in, but the bus conductor wouldn't let them in. So one's enough. No more than one in this taxi.
Oh,
Right.
Shoulder hurting.
it's all right. You go.
Have you had a steroid injection?
Oh,
Is that
wow. He said it may or may not work. Of course, it didn't.
Are these things contagious or what?
Oh, I don't know.
You just had one of them, haven't you?
Mm,
Did it work?
it works for me. Yeah. Yeah.
I think my next job is getting an acupuncture. See, but it goes because I'm using this. It's now this one, so
Yeah.
if I get it done in that, I won't need to. I don't know how they do it. I've never had acupuncture. I think that's my next job. He said it would add 50-50, so yeah.
Just put a few little needles in and give them a little swizzle round.
Around and that will do.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do that next weekend. Make an appointment and go up. Got to go.
You've got to go. I didn't know we got to go to the loo then when you said that.
I don't think Monica has any option.
Bossy Boots is there. I don't think so yet. I don't think so yet. Oh, second. I'm sure. I'll stop now.
Okay, right. I put the book back in, it was too high this time.
Help me. Help me.
We're here. It's okay.
Help me.
We're here to help.
They've gone. They've gone. They've gone.
Who's gone?
They've gone and left me.
It's all right. Come here. Can you see me?
Yes, and I can see a big Indian.
That's all right.
Nice. I don't know if it's nice. He's big.
That's all right.
He-
Not hurt you.
No, I know.
No.
He's got his hand on my shoulder.
That's all right.
Yes.
He's there to help.
And I'm clinging on to him, and they've gone and left me.
That's all right. Come now. We're here to help. So just feel the energy coming from your shoulder and just walk towards me and towards the light.
They didn't leave me on purpose.
No, they didn't. No.
I'd only wandered off a minute and they went. There was
And you got lost.
they had to run and they thought I was with them and I wasn't, and
And you got left behind.
yes. Oh, I don't know where to go.
That's all right. Can you see me and see the light around me?
Yet I can see the Indian.
You can see the Indian and you can see a light around the Indian.
Yes.
Yes, but walk towards the Indian to start with, he won't hurt you. But then walk past him and walk into the light.
He's big.
He is big, yes. But walk past him, he's there just to show you the way. And if you walk past him, you'll see a doorway of light.
Yes.
walk through that doorway and you'll find your family waiting for you.
Can I let him go?
You can let him go, yes.
Will he let go of my hand?
He'll let go of your hand when you feel safe enough to let go. If you wait until you walk through that doorway of light, then he'll let go and you can go to your family. All those who left you behind by accident are there waiting for you.
I feel safe within him.
You will, yes. Well, let him take you home then. Let him take you to
me
places.
to the door. He's taking me to the door.
Good.
Thank you. Will they be there?
Hmm?
Will they be there?
They will be there waiting for you, yes. They are waiting for you, I know that.
Step through.
Step through, and the Indian will let your hand go, and your mother's hands will be there waiting for you.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you. What a day today.
Hmm.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome. Thank you for helping. She needed your help as much as mine.
Lesson for little one as well. Yes. To work. We're very interested today, listening to all your talk and your questions or explanations, Dave,
I hope they were right.
giving of your knowledge. But your knowledge comes from the Spirit, and you will not say a wrong thing.
Thank you.
It is good that everybody has questions. There are so many things to understand, and even we still are learning now. We are not upon their levels as yet. I, for one, am needed where I am for some time yet, for I work with many people besides little one although little one is the most trouble.
Yes, we know that.
Yes.
I think that feeling goes two ways though. She feels you're the most troublesome as well.
There is much love.
I know there is.
Yes. I'm speaking today about all the trouble in your world. There are many, many things. Oh dear. Many, many problems, many confrontations all upon your earth plane. This has always happened, of course. And at this time, there seems to be so much going on. But you must all keep your heads, keep on doing your work, sending out the healing to the world, sending out peaceful thoughts, sending out the love as well. Trying to refrain from bad thoughts, even though bad deeds are being done all over your earth plane. Try to keep yourselves above it all if you possibly can. Remembering the great scheme of things. And then there are stages in the earth plane's history that this every so often all these things collide all at the same time. But we must just send out the peaceful thoughts, send out the healing, send out the prayers as we have talked about before today. It is very important that each day you commune with the spirit world so that we may endeavour to give you our help. Each and every one of you has your own guides, many, many guides. So has little one many other guides, but I am at the forefront. She has many guides too, but I am at the forefront because I feel that that is how she is most comfortable. And I also am very happy and comfortable with that situation, so that I may keep an eye on her. I know that you will send out the prayers and healing to all the people suffering on the earth plane.
Yes, we do.
It is very important at this present time. There are misunderstandings going about as well. There is jealousy, there is hatred, there is power that is wanted. Nobody is an angel, I must tell you. This is why we must all keep your belief, keep connected to the Spirit. Try to not to get carried away with all the information going around, especially on your internet. Many things are false, as you all know.
Yes, we know.
So you must all use your own feelings, your own energy, and keep connected to the Spirit, whatever you do. That is the most important. And sending the prayers of healing to spot calming influences over your earth plane. There are many things that I wish to say. But as you probably know, little one is not at her best at the moment.
Yes, we know.
So therefore, I am not going to tire her with my escapades. Because in fact it is not necessary. It is just that I like to try things and see if they work and so on. But the thing is, Dave, it does have an effect on her physical body, and she becomes very tired.
Yes, I understand.
Afterwards. There's nothing I can do about that, but I do like to see what can be accomplished.
Which is good.
It
It
is,
is very good for us too,
It
to
is,
see your work.
yes, I like to try things out. And normally she is strong. But just at the moment, we're going through a little backpack. She'll be all right because she has me. So I will not talk too long because I know there are others waiting. I would just like to bring one person who wants to say hello,
Of
other
course.
than the young person that we have just sent on to the
Mhm.
Spirit.
Yes.
And that has been a learning thing for little one, that she did recognise that something was going on, and that is good.
That is good, yes.
So one moment, it will not take long. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
The Indian has let me say hello.
Good. Yes, he told us he would.
I'm only 11 years old.
Are you? You
Yes,
sound older.
yes. I'm Emily,
Oh, Emily.
and I was just walking around and I saw the Indian and I thought I'll see what is going on.
And why not? Yes.
Yes.
And did you enjoy watching what was going on?
Yes, I think I might do this. I wonder if I can become a guide.
Why not? Yes. Because it's always nice to help people, isn't it?
Yes, I like helping people. Yeah, don't know what else to say.
That's all right. Doesn't matter. You tell us about yourself.
Well, I like drawing,
Okay.
and I had pneumonia,
Oh, did you?
yes. And it was quite bad, and in those days they hadn't got the medicines that
No.
they have today.
No. But it's still bad even now.
Yes. And I was coughing and I was poorly and I was dreadful, and they had a fire in the front room to help me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Try and keep you warm.
They
Yes.
had my bed downstairs. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it wasn't very nice. Oh, I could hardly breathe, it was awful. Horrible.
Mm.
Yes.
It's nice having the fire to keep you warm, but the smoke from the fire doesn't help you in your own
Yes.
breathing, does it?
Yes. Yes. And when it put us back in the room, yes. Yes. The nasty medicine the doctor gave me.
They're not nice, some of those.
But in the end, I was taken to the spirit world, which was very nice.
Oh, that's what I'm told, yes.
It was very nice. It was nice not to have my cough.
That would be. That's a blessing.
Yes, everybody looked after me as well. Yes, I'm going on too long after covering too much of our time. I've
No,
got
it
to stop.
doesn't matter. You can.
We were at Cloud Mind.
Red Cloud won't mind, no.
He's ever so nice.
He is, yes.
He's just a bit big.
Yes, so people tell me.
And
You're not the first one to say that,
and
do you?
I'm not big. Well, I think I've enjoyed, and thank you, I've enjoyed to come.
You're welcome. You can come talk to us anytime you like.
Thank you, thank you.
And stay and watch. Anytime we're working, come and watch and learn. And maybe talk to Red Cloud and he can help you to learn how to become a guide for others.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why not? Because there are children on the earth who need guides as well, not just the adults.
Yes. Because I used to see things, you know.
Ah, yes.
But then you was telling me, ooh, don't say things like that. Ooh.
Yeah, we do. We've all know people like that.
Mm-hmm. They didn't like it when I was a little girl, and yes, and you had to keep it a secret.
Yes.
But I could see things.
I know. A lot of children do, but then they're told it's their imagination, and that's silly, isn't it?
I had a playmate, and nobody could see my playmate.
They're the best ones, because you can keep secrets from the grown-ups.
Yes. Oh, I'm being told. Got to go. Being told.
Okay. All right. Thank you for coming. And you can come and talk to us again in the future if you want to.
It's Emily.
Yes, Emily. I know. We won't forget you. You take care.
She's very pleased.
She is, yes.
Very
What a lovely girl.
pleased. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've done such a lot of good turns today.
You always do good turns.
You know. I don't know why they say I'm big. I don't think I was that big.
I know. But to little ones you look big.
Yeah. Well, that is the end now. I will just finish and I will just draw back and I haven't stood up, have I? Never mind.
Never mind. They will wait till next time.
Yeah, I know.
Little one won't mind you not standing up.
No, she doesn't like it.
No, she doesn't.
No, I've got to look after her. All right. One moment. One, two, three. That's it. Don't get up too quick. That's the answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. More rescue work.
Mm.
Did you follow what happened at the beginning?
I knew there was somebody in trouble,
That's why I went quick.
Yeah, because you said, didn't you?
I really felt it.
Yeah.
Come on, get on that track. Somebody, and if funnily enough, this morning at home, I heard somebody say, "Help me."
Mhm.
So perhaps she.
That's who it was. First thing that she said was, "Help."
So it must have been.
Yes.
Perhaps she tried this morning then, and now I didn't call.
She came to you this morning and stayed with you, so they brought her to you for today. Yeah.
But I was supposed to have done it this morning, was I?
You couldn't do it this morning.
Oh.
Couldn't do it this morning. You had to do it here.
Oh. I not let her down by not doing
No.
it. when I
No,
was-
no. Because what happened was
Your presence reassured her.
Yeah. Your presence reassured her. She came through. She'd been left behind, I think, from floods. I think it was either floods or a fire. I think more like the floods. A tsunami, because I picked up a tsunami or something like that. And everybody had run away from it, and she got left behind and got caught.
Yeah.
But
I think she was trying to say something this morning because I heard "help me," and then I knew there was a group of people had run off.
yes,
And then I don't know why I should. Do you think I should have gone further? Shouldn't I? I just left her there.
no, because she was not frightened. What happened is, the way I said to her, I said, "Can you see me? Can you see the light around me?" Walk towards the light.
Yeah.
But she was that frightened. Red Cloud held her hand. So I took her through on a journey past me to the light,
Yeah.
where there was a door of light with her family.
Yeah. So she's gone now. She's
And
all
Red
right.
Cloud had to hold her hand and take her through. So it needed both of us. So you probably couldn't have done it on your own.
Right. As long as I didn't let her down this
No,
morning.
you didn't let her down. No. Red Cloud took her to the doorway of light. I told her there was a doorway of light and the family were waiting for her at the other side of the door. And Red Cloud took her to the door and said, "I don't want him to let go of my hand." I said, "He won't let go of your hand until your mum and dad are there to take you."
Oh.
So he took her through to the doorway of light and then handed her over to her parents.
Oh. Oh, lovely. She's all right then.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
Good.
Yeah.
She obviously felt comfortable with you.
She felt comfortable with. She felt comfortable with you. And once we built the link, she was talking to me, and Red Cloud came in with her at that side, and she felt. Firstly, she felt his hand on her shoulder. She talked about. But then when I got her moving, he held her hand.
Oh, she's all right then.
She's fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew that you would get her help.
Yeah.
That's why she stayed with you.
Yeah.
And but the thing is with it with rescue work, you can't always help them yourself, but they will always bring them to the person who can get the help they need.
Yeah.
And today was bringing her here.
Yes. Because Red Cloud usually comes first.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't him.
No.
Well, I knew he was around, but I knew that wasn't him. Well, I don't know. I just felt this. I've got to get this done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So we did that, and then Red Cloud came through, did his bit,
Yes. And
and then he brought another
I
one
didn't
through.
stand up.
And he didn't stand up.
Could cope with that today.
No, he didn't
And you
say
knew
that.
that.
But he also,
He said that.
but then he brought through another little girl who died of flu. No,
Pneumonia.
pneumonia.
Because I think I've got an awareness of her, that little girl.
Yeah. Her name's Emily, and she said, I just said, "Have you enjoyed watching what you've seen?" She said, "Yeah, it's brilliant. Can I be a guide as well?" I said, "Well, go with Red Cloud, and maybe Red Cloud can teach you how to be a guide." Excuse me. Because then, of course, we got her talking about it, and then she said, "I used to see things as well." And You know, I had invisible friends that nobody else could see.
What often the children did,
Well,
didn't
children
they?
do. Yeah, children
They
do.
used to say, don't say anything to anybody.
Yeah, and that's what she just said.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah. Mm. So he's been very considerate then.
He was. Yeah.
Mm.
He spoke nicely, didn't he, of you?
Yeah.
Mm.
God, he's got cold.
Yeah.
Oh, freezing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Red Cloud enjoys the way we work in this circle with every interaction and the
Yes,
chat.
it does. It
Because
does.
I know in other circles where because he does work with other people,
Yeah.
he's talking, but there's no interaction.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of trance circles, it's just people talking and there's not a lot of
Yeah.
interaction and
Yeah.
discussion.
He likes a bit of a
He likes
fun.
to chat. He
Yeah.
likes to chat. But he did come through and he said how much he enjoyed listening to the chat beforehand as well.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
questions.
All of the questions and the knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello, my friends.
Hello. Welcome.
I heard my name mentioned yesterday evening, and that was the call I needed. And I have responded to the call,
Ah, yes.
so I thought I'd jump in
Thank you for coming, my friend.
and having a little chat with you, because it seems like this is what we are doing this afternoon. We are discussing and we are chatting and we are learning from past mistakes.
Well, we hope to learn from them. Not
We
repeat
do, yes. But I'm afraid there are so many people in your world that do not listen. They do what they wish. They are false prophets. They say one thing but mean another. And my own land, although it has been taken over by false people, they are bringing it to its knees at this moment in time, and it is becoming a laughing stock. Our land, our people. What are we to do with these people? They will not listen. We have tried to influence them, but some are just so ego-driven, and they talk. I will not say it, but they talk out of their bottom end.
Yes, we know what you mean.
Oh dear. We are at our wits' end in spirit. You know, I think the individual I am talking about.
We do indeed, Jess.
He has betrayed his country. He has been a false prophet to another country. He has pretended to help them, like the first invaders of our country pretended to help us. But what did they bring? They brought death, disease, and death to the true leaders of that country.
Yes, I agree.
And here we go again. Again, we see the same old things coming around. And what is us? The very end of it. It is money. It is power. What does he wish to achieve? He is an older man now. He should be wise. He should be looking back on his life. And he should be seeing where he could have done things better. But no, he carries on doing as he's always done. He is trying to strip that nation of its natural reserves for profit for him and for his cronies. We have tried to get this message out to people before this happened, and I am aware that some in your armies who knew of this have tried to put this to other people, but they did not believe that this would happen. He is supposed to be a state figurehead for his country, not to lie. But this is what we have seen. And it makes me angry. And I have been trying to be calm.
You have been very calm,
But I
considering the
wish to go
circumstances.
back to my country and to deal with these people. They are ruining what they tried to create from our beautiful lands. They are stripping it for only a few people to have profits and money and the power. Yet everybody else must live without very little, worrying where their next meal will come from. Will they be able to look after their families should they become ill? Because no, it is all about money again. If you do not have the money, then you are doomed. You will die because you cannot afford to pay for the people to help you. What kind of society is that? That those that are ill, those that are weak, those that have illnesses or disabilities are allowed to die. Society is judged by how it looks after those that are weak. We are only as strong as those that care for these individual souls. For him, he will look at those people and say, what value do they add to my life? None. Let them go. Get rid of them. But you and I know that these souls bring so much to this world. They may not bring riches, but they bring the human spirit back. They bring spirit to your lives for you to see how spirit works using these individuals who continue with their lives despite all of their illnesses and their disabilities, and they continue to remain positive and calm and resigned to the life that they have. But they bring so much to your lives. You look at them and you think, well, if they can be happy, then why can I not be? When I do not have so many things wrong with I. It is so upsetting for us in spirit to know that there are people still in your earth plane that seem to only think about power and money and ego. We had hoped that you would have advanced much more in this life, but we know that there are many who have advanced. But we need to push this forward, to speed this process up, to rid the world of these people who are false, who say one thing to one nation and are acting in a completely different way. And they allow these people to bring your nations to its knees. And I am so concerned, as are all leaders in spirit, that this could very well begin to be the end of this world. I trust and I pray, like many of you, that that will not be. Maybe this man will have another bullet. Maybe it will take his life this time. And I say that with great despair that it has to be this way. But there are many that require this treatment because they do not listen, they do not learn. And it is the only way for your nations to advance. I am not saying that any politician is great. They start off with good intentions, but money corrupts everyone. No, I should say some, not everybody, because there are many in this world, and I would say all in this circle, that if they've got a great deal of money given to them, one of your wins, as they say in this world, you win money, you pay money, you win lots of money, that you would use that money wisely. You would help your fellow man. You would help these souls that need a little more help than they are getting. And we are so proud of you for your good intentions, and that even yourselves, if you have very little yourselves, you would share that last amount of money with others to make their lives a little better. But these people who are corrupted by money and power, they do not look on you to learn, because they feel so arrogantly that they know everything that they need to know and that their way is the right way. But it is not. And it must come to an end. And we are asking again of your group, of your beautiful community, to pray. We have heard about prayers today and their power that they have. They have the power to lift people at their lowest ebb. They have the power to reach to spirit, that we will hear you and we will come to your aid. But we must all join together in prayer and pray that these people will be allowed to fall away, and that your people will step forward and say, this is no longer right. This no longer serves our great nations. We must work together. We must stop these dictators. And we must work for a better world. I will leave you now, but I hope that you will listen to what I've said and that you will help us in spirit with prayer. I thank you for listening to me. And I hope I have not ranted too much, because it does my blood pressure no good.
We understand.
Thank you.
And we agree with your sentiments about who you were talking about.
I think you will know. Yes, yes. Thank you. He was good, wasn't he? He said it right, he did.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought you'd agree with him. He was talking about put shooting somebody in the head, yeah.
Trouble is they bloody missed, didn't they? What's his ear got to do with it? He don't even listen anyway, so that's no good shooting that off. You need to get it there, don't you? Right in the head. Watch his head go. Ah. Oh dear me, yeah. I think he was right though. I think I've heard whisperings, I've heard whisperings that people who've been helping the Ukrainians, some of our boys who've left our regiment,
Yeah.
they've gone helping. I can't think what they call them now, but you know, they just go out independently.
I know what you mean, yeah.
And they take up arms and they work with the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
And they've been saying it's all about the wealth in the country, the minerals, all of that stuff. That's what that piece of shit wants. He wants all that wealth, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he can make himself look, oh, I've got all this. But you're robbing that country. You're robbing that country of their ability to get better, aren't you? It's just the same. We're in bloody Afghanistan for oil, for sake. He says, you know, we were taken on a false promise. There's all these false prophets. They all decide, oh, well, we want that oil. We're going to have this. We're going to have that. And it's the little people that end up going and fighting.
Mm.
And some of us don't quite make it home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us get home with bits missing.
Yeah.
Some of us can't live
Yeah.
with what's happened to us.
Yeah.
I couldn't live with what had happened to me. I felt less of a man.
Mm. Yeah, we'd already worked that out.
I just couldn't get up and do what I wanted to do. I wasn't meant to sit in a bloody chair. Okay, yeah, it was fun. We had a few electric chairs and you could get about and everything, but
Not the same.
nobody treated me the same anymore. They looked at me with pity in their eyes. And it was like they talked over me. Or they just talked to me like I was a bloody child. I wasn't a bloody child. I was a man, but I hadn't got me fucking legs. I couldn't get away when people were pissing me off. Well, I could. I suppose I could have just turned my ears off and not listened. But I ain't like that. I ain't like that. People tell me something, and I got to react to it. I got to, that ain't right, mate. You ain't doing that. But they didn't talk to me like that anymore. They didn't look at me like a man. I was just a sad case. Couldn't do it. I had every reason to stay here, but I didn't want to be here.
No.
I had such bad dreams of what happened. I had flashbacks about what had happened when they helivaced me out. Because I'd nearly gone then, but they kept bloody bringing me back. What was the bloody point in bringing me back? It was half a man. Why did they do it? They could have just left me. And I was ready to walk. I'd seen the light. But they kept bringing me back. What for? For more pain. And it was painful. It was painful.
Well, it would be, yeah.
Never felt pain like it. Of course, infection set in. I had to keep taking more off. Oh, it was just too much for my head to cope with. So, I made a plan. Don't want to upset anybody, don't want to hurt anybody. Write a letter to all my loved ones. Just ask them for their forgiveness and their understanding that I just couldn't go on anymore. Couldn't cope with this life.
I'm sure they did understand.
I bloody hope so. I don't want to make it me, thinking I was a coward, because I wasn't a coward.
Yeah.
It took a lot of courage to do what I'd done.
It does take a lot of courage, yes.
But as soon as I saw that light again, I ran towards it. I wasn't having nobody stop me this time. And I met grandparents were there. And great grandparents who had never met, but they knew me.
Yeah, because you're their family.
Told me that they were happy to see me, but I was about 50 years too early. So, I think they understood what I'd done.
I'm sure they did, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll have known. That's why they were there.
I met a few of our boys. Oh God, it was just like old times again.
Yeah, back in the bar.
Yeah, back in the bar. Yeah.
Bit of a reunion.
Yeah.
Bad
Very
and close.
bad sense of humour. Very bad sense of humour. Nobody understands it. Unless you've been there and you've seen what goes on, what shit goes down. It's just, yeah. You can't explain it to anybody else. And they think you're really rude and nasty and everything else. But you're not, it's just your way of coping with what you see. Oh God, but I don't have to tell you, because you know that shit.
Yeah.
But you're braver than me. You're braver than me.
Not a chance.
Yeah. Maybe I was a bit of a coward, but I couldn't take it. I lived with it for 18 months. 18 months of it. I did try for my mum. Tried for my mum, but she could see me going down. I got trapped in my head. It was all in my head. Couldn't deal with it. Kept seeing everything that had happened, and it was on a loop. I just couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
So I had to stop it. But best bloody thing I've ever done now.
Exactly.
Because I'm back up there.
You're back up there.
Oh, I've had such a laugh with so many people. And do you know what? I've met that many men, women, that have sacrificed themselves for this beautiful country. Not one of them is angry that they did that. It was part of what they had to do.
Exactly.
Part of their plan, I suppose you'd say.
Yeah.
But it just feels like I'm with family again. They know, they understand.
Yes.
And they don't try to psychoanalyse me like leading doctors at the hospital did. And, oh, you must think of it in this way. What the fuck do they know? Come on.
Exactly.
Have they had their bloody legs blown off? No. I'm not supposed to be positive about that. Come on. God, blimey. They are
Yeah.
bloody rubbish, honest to God. They're talking out the backside. And in fact, Yeah, he got it right. Talking out your arse, mate. So shut up. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be back with family who know what I went through, and they don't have to talk about it. They just know. But that's what I'm learning with spirit. You know, you just know it. You don't know why you know it, but you know it, and it's there, and all the answers are in here. And it was really funny when I went over. Obviously, it was all loop. But I saw it on this screen, and I did think, bloody hell, that's amazing, that is. I'm a right bloody hero here, aren't I? You know, but we talked about it. They told me the whole purpose of why that had happened, why I'd gone through that, why this. And I felt at peace with it, because I felt like it was meant to be. That was my purpose. And I was able to put that to bed a little bit, and just to be calm.
Yeah.
And not be angry. Not be angry that I'd had to do this, because I couldn't cope with the pain that I had down here. But that's gone now. And yeah, we are in the bar. And
Have you got your legs back?
got my legs back. Wouldn't say they're as good as the old ones. They're not as shapely as they used to be. Oh, really good muscles.
I thought you could change them yourself up
Well,
there. Look the way you want to.
maybe I haven't got that yet. Maybe I haven't had that lesson, but they ain't as good as they used to be. But maybe I'll have to find that out.
I'll have to find that out, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've been
Go and do
doing
a course.
exercises and all
Yeah.
that lot, but it doesn't seem to be making much difference to these legs. I did wonder if I had chicken legs at one point. I mean, they're a bit thin, you know. Cool, blimey.
Yeah, so if you do one of them
Fall
courses-
over, they break the boogers again. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do something about these.
So if you do one of them courses on bodybuilding by the power of thought without when you come to the gym.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be good if we could do that here? No effort, just think about it and read like what they are.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd make a bloody mint, wouldn't I? If I could do that here, think about all them bloody women. Oh, I'm too fat, do I look good in this? And you know you're onto a bad one already. The minute they say to you, do I look good in this? You get palpitations,
It's
the
a trap.
sweats, and you think, shit, what am I going to say now? Oh yeah, you look fabulous. Oh, don't say it like that. You don't mean that, do you? Oh my God. What do you want me to say? Put your arse is big in that. You can't change your arse, can you? Oh, blimey. Oh, it's so hard sometimes to know what to say to people.
Yeah, with things like that, yeah.
Yeah, blimey, it's just in trouble all the time. So it's best not to say nothing. Just I've got to pop and get something.
Yeah.
So you don't say nothing.
And stop at the bar on the way.
Oh, God, honestly. Yeah, stop at the bar. That's my favourite place.
Yeah.
You know, up here, we've got like our little local pubs. It's not like just one big open space. You can choose which pub you go into.
Yeah.
And have all different nights. You can have like music nights, you can have, I don't know, club nights, you can have like Skittles nights. I mean, it's here, you can have whatever you like.
Thank
It's
God.
fantastic.
Thank God there's
really.
no bingo.
Don't you dis bingo. Bingo's good. Oh yes, I've got my dabber. Oh yes. Yes. Yeah.
Ah, must
That's-
be bingo nights and then happy as well.
Oh yeah. It was usually, if you won, you got all the money in a jug, pint jug. They all put the money in. You won, you got that. So you could probably get maybe a week's drinking money out of it if you're lucky, or maybe a couple of nights for some of us. But there you go. So
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh dear, how depressing. Am I being depressing telling you about all this? I shouldn't be saying this,
No,
because
no.
you need to find this stuff out yourself when you come up. But it is a good place. But it's how you get here sometimes is not the most pleasant
Yes.
things. But when you get here, it's all lifted from your shoulders. It's all gone. You don't have to worry about anything. And your loved ones are there waiting for you, you know. Sort of, my nan was there. Oh, only 4 foot bleeding, nothing. So, yeah.
That's what size nans are.
Used to pick her up like this and put her down again. And she'd go, don't do that! Also do it again to her. Spin her around. Oh, I'm doing all funny! Like this. Oh, she was funny, she was. But yeah, oh, we've had a laugh. And oh, it's sort of like I regressed a bit because I was always Nan's favourite. So I sort of regressed a bit to being a little lad.
Yeah.
And on her lap, giving me lots of hugs. And do you know what? That did a lot of healing for me.
Mhm.
Having her hugs and her loves and her understanding and all the rest of it.
Nans forgive everything.
Yeah, it just felt lovely. Just felt lovely for me to be on her lap and just being hugged by her, because she always made things better. She always kissed your scratched knees and blood, grit. But she did it, and it always felt much better. So it was lovely for me to have that effect and, you know, feel that again. You know, it was brilliant in that respect. But must have looked a bit bloody funny, you know. I ain't small myself, you know. Sort of like 6'2", you know, built like a brick shit house, you know, so must have looked very funny on her lap. Yeah. Well, I suppose I hadn't got my legs, so I mean, that wasn't quite so bad, was it? So, but yeah, so, well, I can hear the bell being rang, so I need to get into the bar for another day. Can't be talking to you all bloody time, like, you know, there's some serious drinking to be done, and discussion. We do discussion as well. Yes, we have some very good discussions about life. And
not talking about us too much, I hope.
Oh, well, we do sort of say they're really cocking it up, aren't they, don't they?
Oh, it's not down here, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I think we need to all come back and sort it out for you, because... Yeah.
That would be nice, yeah.
You're sort of making a bit of a pig's ear of it, aren't you, really? So.
We do a parrot drop on the White House.
Oh, I'm there. First in line. Straight between his eyebrows. Have you seen them bloody eyebrows? Jesus Christ, they've got a life of their own, haven't they? God, you must have them manicured and all the rest of it. God, blimey. I think I'd have to pluck them out if they were that bad. Jeez, or shave them off, for God's sake. Bloody hell. Oh, dear me. Oh, yeah, we're hearing stuff up there about him, yeah. I can't repeat it, though, because it's not very PC, but, yeah.
So we can guess, we've got the same opinions.
I think it's been out in the media. Some people are saying about it, yeah, but it's not very pleasant for the poor bloke. But, well, you get what you sow, don't you, eh?
Yeah.
Reap what you sow is what they said, yeah.
That's what they said.
And he sowed some bad shit. So he's got it coming back 3 times at him. So,
Yeah, he's got a lot coming, hasn't he?
Well, I will love you and leave you, as they say.
Right.
And good to talk to you. I don't know what's wrong with all the rest of them. Bloody God. Oh, no commitment these days, is there?
I know, terrible.
Yeah, wouldn't have done very good on the bloody square, would they? You know, sort of, they'd have been in the bloody prison.
Yeah.
And the lockups, you know. Says, oh, you can't be out it. Oh, get in there, sort of thing. Nah. You have to be with your people and be there all the time for them, because that's where the strength is.
Exactly.
You've got a very good group of people here. We do know what you do for the world and for your families and for your nation and even for us, you know. You send us love and light, and that's lovely, and we send it back to you.
Thank you.
So, no, I'll shut up talking.
Yeah.
I'm flipping boring myself now, gee whiz. Oh dear.
We'll get a pint.
Oh yeah, I think I need that. Spitting bloody feathers here. Oh right. Well, see you guys, and you keep doing what you do, and keep praying for that prat to be shot. Oh dear, I'm going to get a telling off for that. You know, I can just see, all those bloody American spirit. Oh, you can't say that. President Trump. Oh yes. Oh, him sort of thing. Oh well. Okay. Well.
I think a lot of them have given up on him now anyway.
I think they have. I think they've seen the light in the last few weeks.
I think
Yes,
they have,
I think they've seen the light and they've thought, what the flaming hell have we done? Yes. But that's on them. So
It's
they're
on
going to
them,
have to
yeah.
deal with it. They're just going to have to hope he dies before he's
Screws up the rest of us.
finished.
Yeah.
And he screws up any more than he's
Yeah.
already done. So, yeah. Right, okay then, flowers. See you
Alright,
soon.
we'll see you soon.
All right then.
You take care. and We'll
Okay.
talk to you next time.
Alright, boys.
Bye bye. He's still there.
Jesus Christ. Was he here again?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my
well.
God. I feel like I've been bloody put through the mangle twice. Woo!
You knew the first one was, didn't you?
No.
The first one was somebody's name. Somebody who came out in. He did come out. He said his name was mentioned yesterday, which it was. We were talking about something else, and his name came out. He was a good friend of Red Cloud. And he and Red Cloud, the Indian Wars, who was the two chiefs that led the Indian Wars? Red Cloud and Crazy Horse.
Yeah.
All right.
That was Crazy Horse that came through.
Right. Because I thought Crazy Horse was a lot younger than Red Cloud. Oh.
He may have been a bit younger, but he was one of the leaders.
Oh, yeah, no, he was a leader. I thought he was after Red Cloud's time.
No,
Sorry.
they were there at the same time. I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I think they were, because I think I've googled it.
Wasn't it Red Cloud and Crazy Horse at Little Bighorn?
Battle of Bighorn.
I think so, but I couldn't be
Not
absolutely
100%,
sure. But I'm sure
There was
they
one battle
were.
where they were together.
Oh. I didn't know. I thought that Red Cloud went up on a reservation up Nebraska.
Oh,
And that's where he died up there.
Yeah.
And then, but these others were younger than him, and they were doing the fighting after Red Cloud had packed up.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
know.
Perhaps I'm wrong. Probably am.
I'm not sure.
I know he's
Look
mentioned
it up.
with Sitting Bull, definitely.
Yes. That may be the one. They may be Sitting Bull mixing up with them.
Oh, so well, he ain't been through for a while, hasn't
You
he?
soon find that
No,
out.
but he came up in conversation.
Yeah.
Mm.
You soon find that out, though, can't you? About that.
Because they put a monument up to him, haven't they?
Yeah,
Crazy Horse.
yeah. We've done that in the chiselled it in the
Yeah.
rocks, haven't we?
Yeah.
Still being built, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So they should.
God,
I am.
I'm cold too, yeah.
it's because they're all such powerful people, isn't it? I don't normally feel cold, but when they
Oh, Red
come
Cloud.
through.
Yeah, Crazy Horse was a bit later. Red Cloud and Crazy Horse were both Lakota.
Oh, yeah.
Lakota Sioux.
I know they're the same tribe, you know, but
Yeah.
I thought Red Cloud was that bit older. And
Crazy Horse led the Sioux Wars in 1876. And he was murdered in 1877.
who was murdered?
Crazy Horse.
I know
Red
Red
Cloud
Cloud
was-
went blind, didn't he?
Yeah, Red Cloud negotiated the treaty in 1868 at the
That's
Indian
why he
Wars.
wants to stand up, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have negotiated sitting down, would you?
Well, I've seen a picture of him standing there like this in front of Congress. That's why I want to stand up, and I mean, we know he stood up. No need to be standing me up, is there?
We got the message.
He just wants to do it, Monica.
He wants to do it again, don't he?
But bless him, he said that
Yes.
you were not up this time
Yeah.
and all the rest of it, so he was going to be
Yeah.
gentle with you.
I keep going dizzy, that's what's the matter at the moment. I keep going a bit funny. Crossing road the other day, all of a sudden the pavement was going like this. I thought it was going off. Yeah, it's not very nice. Probably a bit, but it's all stress. I mean, I haven't got that much stress. It's just me, innit? But it does make you have all these strange things occurring. So I've got to get my act together and stop whittling about stuff.
But you can't change your basic nature, can you?
No, you can't. It's hard to do
You can
that.
only try to
See, I
adapt or
I can
whatever,
s-
but you...
Trouble me, I can see potential problems in the future of everything. That's how my mind works.
Yeah.
And it don't.
But
do.
you know
It's
what? There
supposed
has to be
just-
people like that, because otherwise everybody would oh, sugar lumps.
Yeah,
Oh, we've got an issue. But
yeah.
somebody has seen it
I can-
before
y-
and already
I can
started
see
making a plan.
potential thing. You know, yeah.
It was interesting
Yeah.
that.
It was interesting, yeah. Well, that was very nice of Red Cloud to think of me. I really thought I've seen, she's nearly gone down 3 or 4 times this last couple of weeks. I don't think about it.
Yeah. Let's not do that here.
No.
No, he was. He was very considerate and
Yeah,
gentle,
yeah.
and he said that you were not
Yeah.
Wouldn't do that.
It
top
will
form
pass.
and
Yeah, it'll
and
pass,
everything,
you know.
so,
I have to just soldier through it, you know, and then yeah. But it's not like that thing where the room's going down. It's just a horrible
It's
feeling,
putting
like,
one foot and
like your
thinking.
legs are going,
Yeah.
and then you're going down, and everything's going. Yeah, it's not nice.
And the trouble is, if you, I know how I felt after I fell and fractured my ear. I was so cautious for months and months afterwards. I was frightened actually.
Yeah.
I felt comfy if I had my crutches with me, because I felt like I couldn't fall with them.
Yeah.
But if I was trying to walk on my own, it's like, I could trip over something.
Yeah.
This, that and the other. And, it's horrible. You
There's
lose your
nothing
confidence.
wrong with them, it's just...
Yeah, but it's your perception, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so...
So, thank you, Madame, thank you. Yeah.
And your chap came through and talked about something we've talked about before. He confirmed that he took his own life.
Oh, yes. We hadn't heard about that before, had we?
No.
No,
About that he took his own.
we'd worked it out ourselves.
We had
'cause-
thought possibly that's what he'd done.
Yeah.
He hadn't said it though, had he?
No.
No, but the thing is, he gave us his name and everything else. He said he'd lost his legs in Afghan.
Yeah.
We assumed he'd passed in Afghan, but he didn't because he wasn't on any of the casualty lists, which is why we put it down.
What
to.
did he do? Step on a bomb then?
Didn't say. He just, I don't know whether he was.
I th-
I don't know whether it was a mortar or a. I think it was an IED, wasn't
yeah,
it?
I think it was an IED.
I think it was in the back of a vehicle.
Yeah.
He did say what some sort it was. It was in the back of a vehicle of some sort that hit an IED.
Yeah. And then I think he got out of that vehicle and then he got hit again.
He got
And
hit
that's
again.
when he lost.
When he said now, he said that he'd had the double amputation, But then they said it kept getting infected, so they kept taking more off.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
poor chap.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He said he couldn't handle it.
No.
I
He just couldn't
don't
handle it.
think I could, to be honest.
Hmm?
I don't think I'd be able to
Mm.
handle it, to be honest.
And-
You'd like to think you could, but
But he'd also got the flashbacks.
You get that anyway.
Would it P? Would it P?
PTSD?
Mm.
No, you get flashbacks. Flashbacks happen anyway. PTSD is a different thing entirely. Because you can have flashbacks all the time about anything. It doesn't have to be tied into PTSD.
No.
Says he through speaking from experience.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had both.
Yeah.
Although I've never told the doctors about PTSD, because what's the point?
Yeah.
Probably sign you up for some counselling.
Yeah, or counselling. Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
But the thing is with counselling is that, particularly anybody military, you had all the thing that nobody would ever talk about the war, what they did, because the young people, anybody who's been through experiences like that, the only person you can talk to is somebody who understands what you're talking about. So somebody who's been there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These people who think they can understand and counsel somebody that's been on a battlefield from reading a book, no, it doesn't work.
Well, I got sent to counselling by the doctor when John passed, because as you can imagine, there was a lot of traumas going on over that time, and I didn't want to go, but I obliged the doctor, and I only went once because I could see straight through him.
Yeah.
He was ticking boxes, and he had no connection with me at all.
No.
And he was I knew he was just ticking boxes, so I didn't go again. I said,
Ask a question, tick a box.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was no empathy there
No.
or anything. Of course I could feel it, you see.
Yeah, of course.
And just had to get. I says, no, it's all right. I'll go to church. I says, I'll get through it.
Yeah.
She keep going to church, and they wanted to put me on not tranquilizers, antidepressants.
Yeah.
Oh, they won't do that.
So to
Don't
please
do
him, I think I lasted 2 weeks, and I felt worse than I did in the first place. So I says to him, no, I says, I'll go to church. And he looked at me as if I were mental. He says, I says, no, I'll be all right. I said, I've got all the church community and all the things we do. I said, no, I'll be all right. And just stay on them 2 weeks more. I promise you, in another 2 weeks you'll feel, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that before or after I started coming give me healing?
Before.
It's a bit like how they used to, when there was, say, a death, the doctor would give, I don't know, the mother, the wife, the husband, a tranquiliser or an injection to put them out. Well, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
Because when they come out, they've got
It's still there.
to still deal with that.
Still
Yes,
deal with
So
it.
why delay it for
That's what
half a
I
day?
thought. Yeah.
You've got to work through it. That's
Yes.
the process of death or
Yeah.
Yeah.
loss or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to work through it. There's no point in putting it off.
Managing grief.
Oh.
Well, when you're going through it, you know, the traumas, and I mean, we had some dreadful. I had some dreadful times, you know, on my own there with him, you know, and you've got to deal with it. And at the time you just do it, don't you? And then after it's all finished, like it flashbacks all day, and then you think,
Could I have done
oh,
something
did I
different?
do that right?
Yeah.
Did I make a mistake? Did he die because of that? Is it
Yeah.
my fault? And all,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
I think that's
But
the
you do-
natural feeling
yeah.
of guilt, isn't it? From
Yeah.
any loss,
Yeah.
you always feel
Because you have to
guilt.
make decisions, don't you?
Yeah.
The thing is, whenever somebody passes away, the ones that are close to them always feel guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wondering,
Could I have done more?
could I have done more? Yeah.
Should I have gone and seen them that morning? Whatever.
Yeah.
Because you do, you have to make some important decisions,
Yeah,
don't you?
of course
And
you
you're
do.
all on your own in a situation,
Yeah.
and then you're thinking,
Right.
ooh, he's got to do his can feel
Yeah.
it coming on. Yeah, you could feel it coming on, couldn't you?
You probably saw the shadow behind me.
Yeah. Stop chatting, come
Stop
on, you know.
talking, get on with it.
Yes.
We've got more stuff to talk about. You had an interesting afternoon, have you not?
Yeah.
Much discussion on things that you would not normally hear. Getting the spiritual opinion of individuals on the earth plane at this time, which shows how much chaos they bring into this world and how much they're concerned, how much concern there is in spirit as on the earth plane. But as you know, spirit, as well as those on the earth plane, or those enlightened ones on the earth plane, have been working for many eons of time to try and bring this world to a better place. Mankind, as you know, was governed free will. So how many wars have there been over the years caused by what's been discussed today? Greed, ego. There is nothing more, because none of these people can take anything with them. As was said by one of your speakers earlier, why do people keep working for ego and for greed and for wealth? In ancient times, people would lead, learn from their mistakes, become wiser, and become one of the elders of their tribe or country. And the elders would then guide the leaders to help them keep their tribe or country living in peace for the time that they were leaders. That is the way the world should have been. Why are leaders needed? Some would say. We can all look after each other. But as you know, some are better at other things than others. Some can do some things, some can do others. Some of you here have the mental capacity, the character for leadership. Some do not. And that is why in the world it is for the people to choose who they think are the best to lead them. But as you have heard today, there are so many in this world now who get into positions of power through falseness, through lies, or portraying themselves as something different to what they are. Because it is power, position and ego. This is more important than truly leading and helping your people on a pathway, peace and harmony with others. But that will come. It has been there in the past. It will be there in the future. Yes, there are concerns for this world, both on the earth plane and in spirit. But the main concern is for another global war. We are trying very hard to alleviate that. It's happened twice before, but nowadays we try to keep the trouble spots contained in a small area of the world. Hopefully we can continue to do that. But as you know, there are some leaders on this earth plane who are out of control at this time. But all you can do is continuing to do what each of you do anyway. Send light, send inspiration, send healing. Those leaders need light around them to understand and to drive out the darkness that drives their ego. Because it is dark energy. You work with light. You know there is dark energy in this world. You fight darkness all the time with healing, with helping people on development to drive out the negativity and darkness in their own hearts and minds. So you help fight darkness all the time. So you can help now by just helping with your angels to send light into these people and around these people to try and change the energy around them. This is something that each of you have done and do, but you do not realise possibly how much influence your work has. It's been recognised already by someone else earlier how much the work this circle does by the help that you bring into this world. And all in spirit are grateful for that hard work. We can, when we work with you, come through with light-heartedness, with humour, as well as the serious side, as well as the rescue work that we do when we are working in your energy. We are also teaching and learning and working not just with you, but with the many hundreds who always watch this circle from the spirit realms. You may be small in number today, but the work you do within this group affects so many souls you would not believe it. Even now, there is a panorama of faces looking out from here, where I can see 20, 30, 40 rows of faces, all looking with interest and listening with interest. Because the work that is done here is linking the two worlds. There are so many on the earth plane who are not spiritually aware, who are locked within the heaviness of the earth plane, are locked within the earthly mind, and do not allow the earthly mind to link even with its own higher self. And that is where so many have mental health problems, where they cannot link with spirit to gain the healing of the spirit, to bring the lightness from their own higher mind, to help change them. But all of these things you know, and you link with the spirit. You did or have meditations where you go higher and higher from this world, where you can look down on this world, not just on the beauty of its surface, but through into Mother Earth, the core of Mother Earth herself, and see the pulsing heart at the centre of this world that brings life to all who live on its surface. But whilst you do that, you are looking outwards to the stars, and around those stars are many, many more Earths. Those many other Earths have their own problems. They have their own equivalents of mankind, on their own journeys of spiritual development. Some of you may have linked with some of them in the past, because some of those races on other worlds are far more advanced than the Earth plane. And they are working with the Earth plane to try and bring the peace that is needed here. Because only while mankind lives in peace, and the ego and the greed for material wealth and for mineral wealth and all of the other things that you have on this earth plane needs to be protected. Because what mankind in its current form and its current mindset of greed and wealth, which is crazy because it cannot be taken to spirit, but while mankind is on this pathway, mankind is a threat to all other races, because mankind will see other worlds and other stars as places to be exploited for wealth and for gain and for ego and for pride. That cannot be allowed to happen. So mankind has to learn, hopefully not the hard way, but that mankind has to learn that peace and harmony and brotherhood is the way forward. Irrespective, as you all know, of human race, of the colour of the skin, the religion, none of these matter. In spirit, there is no religion. There are churches for those that wish to follow their earthly religions, but many, after a short time, realise that the spirit world, the only religion, is belief in love, in belief in that great power that created all of this great universe, that is the power of love, the power of creation. The power of creation is the power of love. The two are hand in hand. So when you are told in your religious books to love one another, you're being told not just to love other humans, but all of creation, all animal life, all worlds, all beings that inhabit this great universe, which is far, far larger than you could ever imagine. But that universe is full of life, physical life and spiritual life. And as you talk about light and darkness, there is a balance also between the spiritual and the physical. So the two worlds maintain the balance and remain in harmony. And that is what your role is in this world, to help keep that balance between spirit and the physical worlds, to help keep that balance between those who are spiritually aware and those who are not, so that all can work together in harmony for mankind as a whole, for this world as a whole, and for creation as a whole. I will leave you now with these words. Thank you for listening, and bless you. No, I had to stop then. I didn't start laughing. Your guy was in the back saying, he's bloody serious, isn't he?
Oh!
I don't know who I had, but I heard his voice in the back.
Oh dear.
Here we go again, another serious one.
He's a rascal, isn't he?
Oh,
He is.
I don't know who that was, but that sounded a bit heavy to me.
Don't know who it was.
No, I don't think
Didn't
it
say,
didn't
did
seem
it?
particularly heavy.
No.
Oh, right, okay.
No, it didn't. No.
It seemed heavy to him at the back.
It found heavy to him at the back, yeah,
He was
definitely.
just talking about all the trouble on the earth plane, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know who it was. I know who was standing behind me and kicked me up out my seat, but it wasn't him that came through.
Oh, who was that who kicked you out your seat then?
I can answer.
Okay. No,
Somebody
definitely
standing with a
wasn't.
bloody great Egyptian crown on. I thought, oh God.
Yes, how dare you be chatting when I've got
Yes.
something to say?
Exactly. Yeah, but it wasn't him that came. I don't think it was him that came through. I don't know. Anyway.